All right, we're live. Good evening. So, I'm frustrated. I thought I have it figured out. So the software that I use to stream live is OBS. It's a free streaming software. I appreciate it a lot. I really do, and I love it. But ever since my Mac updated to a Catalina operating system, I guess, and it booted off the OBS, and now I have to use a command in the terminal prompt in order to even get the OBS program to open up on my Mac. I'm using a MacBook Air. Anyways, um, I thought I had it figured out. You go to the system preferences and you allow the OBS to uh, share your screen. You allow access in the system preferences. So I did that, and I thought I had it figured out, but it won't work. Oh my god! So I think I have another idea though. There's an option to share a browser. The only thing is you have to. I tried it out. I put the link in the browser so you can. So I'll show you. So right now it's see like that, right? So I can put a URL there in the browser window, and we can watch the YouTube videos there. But the only thing is I have no control over it. I can't fast forward or anything. We just have to watch it straight through. So that's an option. Valkyrie, what's up, Valkyrie? Dog grooming from Canada. Hello. Whoa, your hair is getting so, yeah, right. Oh my goodness, getting super long, but it's okay. I like it. It's just my source of strength. Get away from me, Delilah. Anyways, I didn't say that. Hey, what's up, Sue? So we'll try it out. We're gonna try this out here. I'm just gonna pick a random. So right now I'm on YouTube, and I just put dog grooming in the search, and so it's filtered. It's showing me all the dog grooming videos. Oh, my favorite groomer's on there. Grooms by Janine. There's the Go Groomer. Should you pre-clip your dog before bathing? Okay, so let me just pick one of these. Rescue, poor dog. Oh no, let's not look at that. Yeah. You know what? There's a video that I remember watching. Sue's Echo. Let's see if it's still on here on YouTube. Sue's Echo grooming. Because while she's grooming, she's like kind of firm with the dog, like, hey, no. The dog's like moving on. She's like, no. And I saw some comments on there where, okay, let me see here. Oh no, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. Sue's Echo grooming standard poodle using a wall. Okay, we'll just click this. It said 9 minutes. We're not gonna watch the whole video, obviously, but okay, I'm gonna pause that. Put this URL, copy into the OBS browser URL. We'll see if this works. Oh, it does. Okay.
Hi, I'm Sue Echo, and I'm a certified master groomer with both National Dog Grooming Association of America and the International Professional Groomers. I've been grooming for about 38 years now, and I've been in kind of every aspect of the grooming industry. I have a set of instructional grooming DVDs that I do with Jay Scruggs called Super Styling Sessions. I've done
the only thing is I have no control over this. I can't fast forward.
Judge, speaker, and I'm here today to tell you about some exciting
it's not even playing,
Wall
really.
products. I'm here to introduce Wall's new lithium family of cordless clippers.
All right. Unintentional little plug there for Wall. Oh my goodness, this is not cool. Well, oh my goodness, things don't always work out. I think I'm gonna have to fiddle with this a little bit more. I mean, I thought that was it. See, window capture, and okay, add the window capture. No. Google Chrome. Nope, nothing shows up. That's frustrating. And now I'm angry. Oh my god. It's okay. It's froze though. Yeah, right, Valkyrie? It was frozen. It wasn't even playing. So Anyways, man, it's okay. I'm gonna have to figure out how to share. I'm gonna go through some more. I mean, everything that I'm, you know, reading online and Googling and looking up on YouTube and watching the videos, um, it's window capture. You know, you just open it up and you do window capture, and it's like, that's what I did. And then it was saying that, oh, the privacy settings. So I went to the system preferences, and I changed the system preferences, and I allowed OBS to film my, record my screen. And now it's not letting me record the screen. Oh my goodness. It is super frustrating, but it's all right. It's all right. It's all good, baby. Because life still rips, right? Just like Chris D'Elia says, it's all good. I'm doing everything that I said I was supposed to do, and I still can't share my screen. Yes. Oh man. I've been planning to do this video and sharing these videos and looking, doing this whole thing in my head. I had it all worked out. Yes. Oh man, because life still rips. It's all good. MP says, it's okay. Yeah, it's all good. Whatever. Cameron, as I joined late, was waiting for this, so maybe I could get some tips so maybe I don't look mean when I'm grooming. Yeah, right? Oh, man. Doll baby. What's up, doll baby? Cameron, I have RBF when I groom live. Yeah, I think that might just be the best idea is when I actually have a dog that I'm grooming. Just show. But here's the thing. What I really wanted to address. Doll baby says I may be able to help. Okay, I use OBS for gaming. Oh, nice. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how to share my screen. Okay, so even video. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to go to advanced. All right, just okay. Hey, what's up, Jennifer T? Hey, hon, I'm new to your channel. Oh, thank you. This is a really. I'm sorry that this is one of the live feeds that you have to join in on if you're new to the channel. Hey, get another nap? Yes, Christine. What's up, Christine? No, I didn't actually. I was odd counter tonight for the Toastmasters meeting, and I had some pretty interesting questions. One of the questions that one of the top table topics tonight was what would you rather give up, sweets or alcohol during this pandemic? If you had to give up one, sweets or alcohol? And the guy that answered, he was like, hands down, I would give up sweets. No question about it. He had like a bottle of whiskey right next to his desk. Anyways, it was hilarious. But anyways, Sugar Hill. Hey, what's up, Sugar Hill? Hey, June, do you groom in Gwinnett County? I do. I do groom some dogs in Gwinnett County. A couple of dogs in Sugarloaf area, in Duluth, and then, yeah. Anyways, yeah, but I don't take any new clients. I'm not taking any new clients. I can't. I'm too booked. OBS Studio. Yes, I'm using OBS Studio. OBS 25.0.8 Mac. Yeah, so I don't know. Everything was working fine, and I was able to share my screen like a pro. I mean, it was just like awesome, And I was sharing my screen, showing people my, like how to make their own YouTube videos. I was showing them how to make their own Amazon affiliate accounts. I was showing them my Amazon affiliate account. Like I was showing them how much money I was making, how I'm making bank. You know what I'm saying? How the cash is just rolling in. Showed it to them. Transparency, the $34 a month. It's okay though. I mean, $30 is a lot of money, Anyways, no, but it shows that some months it's like 100, anyways. But the point is, I was able to do the whole screen share and everything before, but now, ever since my Mac updated, like I was like, I think it was late last year. But yeah, ever since then, I couldn't even get my OBS open. And then once I figured out how to get it open, I found the code that you put in the terminal. Then, now I can't share my screen. Anyways, Let's see here. Valkyrie dog grooming. Use a mirror. JK. Sorry, technical shit. MP sweet. Oh yeah, that'd be really cool, right? Use a mirror. Oh, I wasn't thinking about that. That's pretty interesting. I could do that. Just show a mirror. But then you might see the other windows that I may forget to close. Christine says, "Oh no, doll baby." Oh, MP says sweets. She would give up sweets, definitely, right? I mean, you can't give up that alcohol. Anyways, doll baby says Streamlabs OBS is the preferred. Streamlabs OBS. Okay, is the preferred. It's easiest. Okay, thank you so much, doll baby. That's what I'll do. I'll download Streamlabs OBS. Christine says, "You do realize I'm Chris Facebook and Christine on here." Okay. Chris, because I know we had a conversation on the phone, right? Long conversation. I mean, the thing is, when she called, she was like, "Hey, do you have a minute?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm driving home. I have a minute." I was like, "I can talk for maybe a few minutes." Turned into like hours. Oh man. Anyways, I mean, I walked my dogs. I cooked dinner. Put the dishes away and all this stuff. I even took a shower. We just kept talking. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It wasn't like that. But anyways, I don't know. That's what usually happens when people call me and I pick up. I usually don't even pick up because I'm running from place to place grooming. Anyways, whenever I do pick up, they're like, "Hey, can you talk for a minute?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm walking my dogs. I can talk for a minute," and then it ends up turning into like out a few hours. Anyways. Doll baby, you have to start OBS before streaming. Okay. Yeah, that's what I do though. I started OBS and I had that opened up, and then I had opened up the YouTube thing, got the stream key, put it into the stream thing on OBS, and then started it. Anyway, I don't know why I talk with all of my appendages, my phalanges. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I talk with my phalanges. Every digit, every appendage of my body needs to express what I'm saying. Anyways, oh, my mini schnauzer needs you. Oh, Sugar Hill, I'm sorry. Ah, man, I really can't though. I've been oh my goodness, so super busy. I've been working 7 days a week. My older brother, he was like, "Holy cow, like you're working every day." And I'm like, "I know, I have to try to get all my clients back." Oh my goodness, because the pandemic, what I'm saying, that Rona going around, ruined everything. Had to cancel months, worth of appointments, and then now we're trying to get everybody back. Before I was doing like 2, sometimes 3 visits a day, 3 appointments a day, and that was pushing it though. Usually I just do 2 appointments a day, but now I'm only doing 1 appointment a day, so it's backing everything up, and so I really can't take new clients right now. Anyways. MP says, "Hi Christine, doll baby, get everything going and in OBS and then start the stream." Yeah, that's what I did, doll baby. Yeah, I don't know. It's like that person that you try to give advice to. No, I did that already. No, I know. Yeah, I already did that. I'm not trying to be like that. Christine says, "Hey MP." And Christine says, "Yes, you did." Oh yeah, we did. Doll baby, I'm Christine too. Oh, nice. We talked forever. Don't act like you were trying to, like I was one trying to get off the phone. Shoot. Anyways. Don't let me talk so loud, you know what I'm saying? People are trying to sleep in this house. Okay, anyways. Dolby says, different though. Okay. Christine, yes, but I told you I wasn't a stalker. You were hoping I was. Yeah, right. It's like, I think she texted me like, "I'm not a stalker," and I was like, "Then I'm not interested." Anyways, let's see here. Doll baby, did you update your OBS after updating your device? That might be it. The device updated, the system updated, but I don't think I updated. No, I did, because I downloaded that's the thing. I uninstalled because it wasn't working at all. I uninstalled the OBS and then I reinstalled the new updated one. And so yeah, I did. I have the updated one. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try the Streamlabs OBS. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But yeah. O'Malley, oh no, June, haven't seen you for a while. Too bad. Too bad to come back to such bad news. Oh yeah. So What I wanted to talk about though is when I watched that Suzeko video where she was, grooming a dog and she was holding the head and, the dog would look around. She was like, no, hey, and I read some of the comments because I love going to the comment section. Read some of the comments and, there were, some people were saying how she's being so mean. Look how mad she looks and all this stuff. And it's like, no, she's got really sharp scissors and she's doing some very precision cuts next to a live animal that's moving around. She has to reduce some of the unpredictability of that movement. So she has to kind of grab a little bit, be firmly. You got to be firm, you know, firm but not harsh, not angry, not emotional, And I really think that that's when I see groomers, especially the newer groomers, who really struggle, and then usually, it's like they don't really have a great experience after a year or two, and then they quit grooming. I've met a lot of people like that actually, and a lot of people actually who email me tell me that they groomed for a few years and they couldn't handle it, and when I watch pet owners even try to brush and groom their own dogs, I can't really differentiate whether they're doing a serious activity that's, for their health, it's hygiene, or whether it's playtime, because we have to make that distinction. Grooming is not playtime. It can't be, because that's how dogs can get hurt. They have to take it serious. They have to know that this is a serious activity. They can relax. They can lay down. I even have this spray that I bought from Show Season called Mellow Pet. And I spray it, and the dogs just mellow out, relax, and chill while they're laying down their side while I'm brushing out all their hair. But, they can be relaxed, but they can't be excited or hyper. And that, hey, okay, let me do that. Oh no, that baby talk, it excites them, And imagine if you went to get your hair done, right? And you sit down and they put that plastic thing over. I don't know. I mean, I don't do that stuff. But from what I see in the TV and movies and stuff, from what I imagine it would be like to go, sit down and get your hair did, right? Imagine you sit down and, the hairstylist is, going through your hair, and they're just super hyper, and they're just talking like this, and they're just asking about you, and what about this, and what about this, and what about that, and you're just like, oh my God, can I just relax? Can you just wash my hair, and just let me enjoy this, I'm like, oh no, and what about that, that happened at church, and it's like, and she's a church member too, and now I can't be rude because she's gonna tell everybody at church, Imagine that. It's like, you want it to be relaxed, calming, right? Because they're massaging, they're doing your hair, or even a massage. Even if you're getting them a nice, relaxing massage, you want nice, quiet music. You don't want that dun 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 dun, dun, and like a headbanger, massaging you. I mean, it's like, everything has its time and place, right? I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying not at that time, right? So I wrote that in my book, The Art of Grooming. You wouldn't expect a nurse, right, to scream, Uno, because now's not the time for that, right? I mean, you want the kid to understand that this is serious, we need to give you a shot or take your blood. Anyways, my point is, groomers, a lot of times when you go to PetSmart or Petco or these places where there's open grooming and you can see the groomers working and you can see the groomers sweating and they look intense and, and the dogs are moving, they say, hey, stop, that is an artist concentrating intensely focused on their work, because they don't want this dog to accidentally get injured. Also, we like to do work that we're proud of, right? Most groomers don't like to send the dog with the big dent in their head, Hey, your dog got the Gumby cut today, it's all good. It'll grow back, It's all good. Wesley Snipes pulled it off right back in the 90s. Anyways, let's see here. Let's see. Dobby says Streamlabs OBS is less glitching, but works basically the same. You should be able to navigate it fine. Okay, perfect, Doll Baby. I'm gonna try Streamlabs, and I don't know why this microphone is so sensitive. It's like I can't touch my tabletop without making all this weird noises, sticky noises. Oh my goodness! It's like, does he ever wipe his? Yeah, I do. It's just It's like this vinyl thing. Anyways, I don't know why this microphone's so sensitive. Let's see here. Christine, why are you whispering tonight? Because my cousin and her boyfriend, they share a room. My brother is upstairs, and it's 10:40 p.m. So I'm trying to be respectful of the other people in the house, because I'm a respectful guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, that's just how I am. I don't know why. I was just born that way. Anyways, never met anybody as respectful as myself, really. I've tried, and it really is nearly impossible to find. I'm not going to say impossible because nothing is impossible. The word itself spells impossible. So I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to keep looking, persistence, right? But so far, in all my travels across America, across the world, I've been to Korea. I've never met anybody as respectful as myself. A respectful human being like myself. I never met anybody as humble either. Humility and modesty, respect. These just go together right here. Anyways. Let's see. I already read that. Doll Baby. I'm trying the hemp oil treats. Oh, nice. I am actually using a shampoo now called Mellow Pet, made by the same company. And it has like lavender and all this stuff. But yeah, they also have a hemp shampoo that I'm going to try next. But yeah, I love trying different products. And hemp oil, like especially the CBD, oh my God, right? So my dog Angel, she's 14 years old right now. 15, I think. I think she's 15 this year. Anyways, she's old, ancient. Last year, I have it on my personal Facebook, documented. Last year, around March, April, she was limping, and she had a hard time even going out to pee and poo. And I was just heartbroken. I was so sad, and I was like, "Don't do this to me, Angel. Don't do this to me now." I was like, "I need you." So, anyways, I went and tried the CBD oil at several of my friends' recommendation. So I went down the street because there's a sex shop right down the street, and I've never been there before. I've never stepped foot in that establishment in my entire life. Okay, maybe I go there, but I just go there for the CBD stuff, and I only focus on that. Anyways, so I go there often. Anyways. I went down there because I'm a regular, and they knew me. They say, "Hey, June, the regular?" I said, "No, not this time. I'm here for some CBD oil," right? And so I got some CBD oil in like a tincture thing, right? And I put a little bit in her mouth, in her, like right under her tongue, and like a miracle, she got up and she was able to walk. And I streamed it live on my Facebook page. I was like, "Oh my God, like look at her." And then we went on a walk around the neighborhood, and now she's walking, like, and I gave her, I was buying like one a week, and giving a little bit a day, and I did that for a few weeks, and now and also I changed their food now, and I give them, the better, the higher grade food. I don't get the, food that I was giving them before. I don't want to call any brands out or anything. So anyways, because the power that I have, right, the influence, I'm an influencer, right? So the power that I have in my words, I don't want to call out any brand and cause any brand to go bankrupt, especially at this time during the pandemic. So I'm not going to mention any brands, but anyways, change their food, and she walks great now. So yay hemp and yay CBD oil. Let's see here. Cameron White used to work with the girl that forced herself to smile during her grooms till it became a habit. worked, but sometimes it was creepy when you look over and see a big toothy grin while holding sharp. Yeah, right. Oh, I don't know about that, right? I mean, I would rather see somebody focused, intense, like concentrating. I would rather see a bitch face than somebody forcing a smile, right? That's creepy. Anyways, um, speaking of which, I get a Toastmasters magazine. Last month, there's a really interesting article in last month's magazine about what to do, like things that you can do if you forget your lines. When your mind goes blank. One of the things, and I cracked up because I just thought this was ridiculous. The only thing that I disagreed with, but it said smile. It said just look at the audience and smile as if you have a secret to tell. And just look at them for a while. And it said they will be eagerly anticipating your next words. I was like, oh no, that's creepy. Why would you do that? Why would you just smile at the audience? Eerily, like you have a secret to tell. Anyways, I mean, whatever. All right. Who am I? I'm not an expert. Okay, O'Malley. I'm planning to become a vet, and I shadowed a local. He was blasting rock music while neutering a dog. It was hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I worked at a few grooming salons where they liked Metallica. I mean, I like Metallica too. And they would blast some, like heavy rock music during the day. It was just like, I mean, whatever, right? Who am I to judge? Sue says, could have used you last Saturday. Had a 7-pound toy poodle that done fine the first time I done him. But this time, only for his face, he turned into Cujo with gator rolls. I've had that happen as well. Especially when they're puppies and they're in for their first or second groom, they do perfect. They're like angels. And then it's like their third or fourth groom. And I think it's because that's when they're starting to get bigger and they can jump and do more things now and they feel more confident, I guess. I don't know. But they're just like, no, you're not going to do it. Like I have a say-so now, it's like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, when they're like, no, like, no, you're not gonna do that anymore, like I'm a big boy now. I can jump over rocks now. It's like with the groomer, what are we supposed to do? Oh, okay, yeah, you are a big boy, okay, I'll never touch your face with scissors, you'll just be shaggy and have dreadlocks, and it's like, no, you have to be like, hey, stop that. And then continue on, right? I mean, and people might look at that like, oh, look at that big meanie, but it's like, no, we're not being mean. We're being safe. We're keeping the dog safe. Let's see. Barker Rice, love Gumby and Pokey. Me too. I used to watch them all the time when I was a kid. Doll Baby, too many people haven't realized that we aren't here for ourselves. We are there for others. Yeah, exactly. That's Alicia Keys, right? We're here. We are here for all of us. Yeah, we are here for all of us. That's why we are here. Why we are here. We are here. Anyways, I'm not going to grace you with the serenade tonight because I'm not charging. You know what I'm saying? I'm not charging for that. So, with my voice like an angel, I just can't just give it away. Anyways, Barker Rice, just a humble influencer. Exactly, just a humble influencer. That's what I am. I mean, I didn't choose this life. You know what I'm saying? I didn't choose this life. This life chose me. Sue says the poodle is 12 years old. Interesting. Poodle set 12 years old and did fine last time and went Cujo for the face. Probably has like tooth issues. Usually that's it. Every time that's happened, especially with a 12-year-old dog, like when a dog doesn't want you near their face, it's usually something to do with their teeth. They're having tooth pain. They're having gum issues. And dogs, they're not going to be like, hey, Sue, I've been having a little bit of trouble right here. I see the gum is inflamed. It's causing me. And they're not going to do that. I'm like, nothing's wrong. Get away from me. It's just dogs hide their pain. They mask their pain. It's just I guess their survival instinct. And instead of letting you help, a lot of times there that viral video that was going around where that cop jumped the fence to help a dog that was caught up in a bunch of rope, and tangled up. The dog was trying to bite him, and he's just trying to help. And then as soon as he cut the last rope and the dog was free, the dog's like, "Oh, you're cool, thanks, man," and licked him. But while they're in pain, they're gonna bite, and nothing personal. They're just in pain and they're trying to hide it. They don't want you to touch it. So it could be that too. When dogs behave that way, there's usually an issue. There's usually a reason behind it. And my guess would be the teeth. There's probably something going on with this teeth. Cameron says, I've done several puppies that the first time was perfect. Then the second time, it was like they decided, hey, I know what you're doing this time. I don't like it. Exactly. The thing is, dogs, because they have their own thoughts and feelings too, just like us. And they can get stubborn. And if they don't have discipline in their lives, right? What is it? Cesar Millan says boundaries and limitations, right? What is it? Rules, boundaries, and limitations. That's it. If a dog does not have consistent rules, boundaries, and limitations, right? And exercise, discipline, and affection in that order. This is all Caesar's way. And when I read that book, I was blown away. But anyways, and it makes sense. Exercise first so that you tire them out. You lower their energy levels, right? So now they're able to concentrate. They're able to, learn whatever it is that you're trying to teach them because they're not so hyper anymore. They don't have all this energy pent up. You release that energy by exercise, walking together in a structured walk. Then exercise, discipline. And the discipline is part of the exercise, right? And discipline is not, spanking. Discipline is like self-discipline, making yourself do the things that are necessary even though if you don't want to do them. It's self-discipline. You discipline and then affection, because then they feel like they've earned that affection. They feel like I deserve the affection, so it feels better to them even, right? But if all you do is just give them affection, no exercise, no discipline, now you just, affection, no exercise, no discipline. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get. You get something inappropriate. You get a brat. They're just used to getting everything they want, and nobody's ever telling this dog no. Now here's this groomer, probably the only person in this dog's life, telling this dog no for the first time in his life, probably, or maybe not the first time because the groomer, he goes to the groomer every time, but now this dog knows this groomer as the one person in his life that tells him no. But here's the thing: the dogs actually like us. They respect us for it, because they see us as somebody that gives them structure, right? Probably why my daughters prefer my ex-wife over me, because they even tell me I say yes to everything. I don't give them any structure. I tell everybody I raise free-range kids. You guys tell me what you want to do. I don't care, and I know that's probably not the best way, but I mean, it's probably a reaction from how I was raised. I probably just went really hard the other way. But anyways, I think that even with our children, we have to, and I feel like a hypocrite because my two daughters got me wrapped around their fingers. But anyways, just like we don't want to raise bratty kids. But the thing is, my kids aren't brats. And if I felt like they were becoming bratty kids, then of course, I would. But they're just so lovable because, I mean, they even tell me. I remember I was like kind of encouraged my daughter Ava, like, no, it's okay, just do it. And she's like, I'm not a rule breaker like you, Dad. And I was like, oh my God. Anyway, and I tell her, I'm not trying to be a rule breaker. Anyways, let's see here. Okay. O'Malley, I need a June serenade, ASMR. Nice. Thank you, O'Malley. That's very sweet of you. Dottie Robinson says, hey, June, I have a Yorker who is very stressed when doing his nails. I've given him Benadryl and walked him for an hour. However, he's still stressed. Any suggestions? How do you feel, Dottie, when you're about to do the nails? Do you have anxiety? Are you feeling tense? Because if you are, that's what you have to acknowledge first. And just breathe and center yourself. Get yourself relaxed first. Imagine what it would look and feel like if your dog maybe not exactly cooperated, but if you were able to get it done safely. What would that look like? If you were confident in yourself, because someone can do it, right? It's not impossible. I'm sure if I met your Yorkie, I could get it done. I'm sure of it because I'm sure of myself because I've had lots of experiences like that, where people tell me it's impossible and no one can do this dog. That's not true. And even then when I do it, they're like, "Oh my God, you're the only person." That's not true either. What one person can do, another person can do. If I did it, that just proves that someone can do it, and that means another person can do it. Um, but so it is possible, right, Dottie? It is possible that somebody, right? Shoot, my hair. I just took a shower. Every time I take a shower, my hair frizzes. Anyways, somebody can do it, right, Donnie? That means if somebody can do it, that means you can do it too. And what would that look like if you did it? With your dog, fussing a little bit probably. But your dog's not going to kill you, right? Your dog's not going to try to rip your hand off. Your dog loves you, right? And your dog trusts you. Maybe it doesn't trust you with the nails because, your dog might feel the hesitation from you, because I realized a lot of it was from me. Whenever dogs, hesitated and we get scared of their nails. Now I get dogs that used to be terrified for their nails. Now we do their nails like it's no big deal. This big giant lab I do named Charlie, the first time I groomed him, oh my God, it was kind of scary actually. He kind of went at me a couple times and snapped at my face because he didn't want me doing his nails. He was terrified. Now, I'm in and out of there, maybe in an hour. None of my appointments are like that, but with him, he's just a lab. Brush him down, do all this stuff, do his nails, clean his ears, brush his teeth, and I'm out. And it used to take me several hours because he was so just reactive to everything and scared and he's a big lab. If he bit, it was gonna hurt. But you just have to imagine, visualize what it would look like if you got it done. And then see yourself doing it. Believe you can do it. Take a few deep breaths and then try it. And when there's a real change inside you, then you'll see the change in the dog. Seriously. That dog Harley there's a dog, it's like an aggressive Yorkie. It's on my YouTube channel, series. And now he doesn't do any of that anymore. Now he's changed. So anyways, just a suggestion. You said any suggestions? That's my suggestion. Visualize what it would look like. Watch YouTube videos of people doing aggressive dogs' nails. I have one called the football hold, where I just made a short clip, condensed the clip where I show the football hold, how I hold a Yorkie. It's a Yorkie actually that doesn't like his nails being done, and you hold them and you tuck them and tuck them in like a football. Anyways, watch those videos of people doing the thing that you're doing for inspiration, but also to help visualization easier. That way you can imagine yourself doing it and feel what it would feel like if you were the one doing it, and then do it. They say that for soccer players too. They say visualize the ball going into the goal before you kick it. Sue says that's what I told the owner. He wouldn't let me look in his mouth unless I wanted to give up a finger. Yeah, I would just tell them, I highly recommend a vet, checking out their teeth, because, as groomers, we can't. What can we do? We can't diagnose anything. And even if we did see it, if it is inflamed, brushing it might just inflame it more, right? Irritate it more. So I think you did the right thing, Sue, and just highly recommend a vet visit. But you can't make them go to the vet. Lee says dogs are people too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Dogs. I think dogs are better than people. Can I blow my nose? Sorry, I forgot to take my Zyrtec today. Anyways, that's that Rona. Oh, man. Anyways. I'm sorry. I don't want to joke about that, just in case anybody actually is suffering from anything like that. Okay, so... so the thing is, when I was working at Sugar Hill as a groomer with Barbara, who was teaching me how to groom, I remember saying like, man, dogs are just like people, dogs are just as smart as people, right? And then she goes, are you effing kidding me? And she goes, think about the smartest dog you know. And I was like, okay. And she goes, do you have one in mind, the smartest dog you know? I was like, yeah. And she goes, now imagine that dog's a human being. She goes, now imagine you have to take that human being, you have to take him around everywhere you go. He follows you around everywhere, and you have to hang out with him. That's your friend. And I was like, she goes, you would be a fucking idiot. Licking his own asshole, just eating anything off the street, Anyways, yeah. So it made me laugh. But yeah, so dogs, we have to differentiate that, and that's the thing. You don't want to humanize a dog. You want to honor what a dog is. Just like Cesar Millan says, it's animal, species, breed, right, and then like whatever. So, but the dog is an animal first, and then it's a dog, and what are dogs bred to do? Right? And then you have different breeds that are bred to do specific things. So you have to honor the dog, you have to honor the breed, what it's meant to do, and honor the animal in it too, So, I don't know. I think sometimes dogs are a little more noble than humans are, They're more quick to forgive. They don't hold on to grudges. They don't scheme. They don't plot. They're honest, So... yeah, I would have to disagree, Lee. Dogs are people too. I would say dogs deserve to be respected, like as people too, like just like people. I mean, yeah, right. So we gotta be careful with this before I get myself canceled here. So I guess dogs for me represent like all that's good in nature. Seriously, ever since I was a kid, I've always like just loved dogs. How can you not love a dog, right? And a dog just wants to be loved, right? And I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I think dogs, their thoughts and feelings are valid too. I can say that. Just because they can't speak and articulate their thoughts and feelings the way we do, they can't express them the way we do, doesn't make their thoughts and feelings less valid. So that's what I can say. Miss Fires, it's easy to get a dog riled up, but can be hard to calm them down. Yeah, they mostly need to learn how to calm themselves down. Yeah. So there's this YouTube video where this dog, this mother dog, I think she's like a English golden cream retriever. But anyways, let me see here. Mother dog disciplining puppies. Okay. It's called, the title of the YouTube video is called How an Experienced Dog Mother Teaches Her 8-Week-Old Puppy to Be Calm. So when you watch this video, let me see if I can actually do the browser thing here, and See if it'll work. Because it's pretty funny. I mean, it's pretty interesting, actually, I should say, to see how... Okay, here we go.
This was our daily walk
before
we tried the Joyride harness.
Yeah, there has to be an ad, right? Shoot.
And this is our daily walk after switching to Joyride harness.
Oh my goodness.
This was us trying to get ready before the Joyride harness.
I have no control over the volumes or anything. Like what?
And now after switching to Joyride.
Okay, I can control the audio here. Okay. Oh, here we go. Lagging. Anyways, when you get a chance, oh, actually, I'll put the link in the comments here. So when you get a chance, you can watch that video. This mom, she goes in there, and all her puppies are just all over her. You know, and they're just yapping and so excited, and they just won't give her any space. They won't give her any room. And finally, she goes, "Rawr, rawr, rawr, rawr," you know? And she's like letting them know, like, enough, you know? And the comments are the funniest. Oh my God. When I read some of the comments, I cracked up. Oh my God. So the one of these comments says, "The moment she barked, I got off my bed and prepared for school." Oh my goodness. Oh, anyways. There's so many funny comments here. When she barked, I got off drugs, became a lawyer, and cleaned my room. She put this one guy, Rye Bones, he put, "She barked and I yelled back, 'You're not my real mom.'" Anyways, so whenever you get a chance, check out that video. And it shows that what if somebody, you know, who's like, you know, just with the best intentions, right? With the best intentions, when that mom goes, "Rawr, rawr, rawr, rawr," you know, to her puppies, "No, don't do that. No, bad girl. You know, don't do that to your puppies." You know, it's like you just undermined that mother's authority. You know, now you're gonna have a litter of brats. You know, they don't respect anybody, not even their own mom. You know, and that's the thing. It's like with the dogs, with dog communication, canine communication, a bark and a growl is not always a sign of aggression. It's sometimes communicating other emotions, like, "Hey, that's enough, you know, settle down, you know, give me my space," you know? And if we misinterpret that and tell the mother dog, "No, don't do that, you're being mean," you know? Same thing with the groomers, you know? When you see a groomer, "Hey, stop that. No," you know, and getting serious with the dog. And you tell that groomer, "Hey, don't do that to that dog." You know, you just undermine that groomer's authority in that dog's mind. You know, now the dog doesn't have to respect that groomer. You know, it's like now you made it worse. So my point is, it would be nice if we could just always give the dog treats and baby talk them and just talk in a nice sweet voice and use squeaky toys and things like that. But sometimes these dogs, they come in with these issues, or they're scared, or they're just hyper, they're just happy-go-lucky, and they just love everything, they love life, and they're just moving around. It's like, imagine if you went to your hairstylist like that, and you sat down in their chair, and you're just moving around, and, you know, "Oh, what's that, what are you doing, you know, it's like, "Whoa, what's that, what are you doing?" You know, every time they try to snip your hair, you know, they would kick you out. They would kick your ass. You know, depending on what kind of day that hairstylist is having, you might get your ass whooped. You know, sit on someone's chair and acting like that, act a fool. Anyways, decaf. Oh man, it's good. Anyways, let's see. Barker Rice says, I've groomed several dogs through that bratty teenage stage. Yeah, yeah, I've seen it. And it was mind boggling to me. I was like, you were such a little angel. What happened? Like, why are you biting? Why are you growling? You know? Like, dude, what's up? But now I realize after seeing that pattern in so many dogs, seeing them from going, you know, innocent little angel little puppies that just sit there like, what do you want me to do, you know? And they're so cute and adorable, and then they start getting bigger and a little bigger and bigger, and then they just start becoming little brats. And it's like, what? Where did that little sweet guy go, you know? But then they come around again, you know, as they get a little older. When they're about 3-4 years old, they come back around. Anyways, let's see here. Let's see. Cameron White. I found that if I hold them still and look into their face and go shh, a lot of dogs will calm down easy. Even had a couple close their eyes and doze off. So shh, like like, you know, in a calming way, not shh like my mom would do it. You shik, yeah, you know. I'm like, oh shoot, like oh no, you know. You're probably doing shh, you know, shh, like shushing them, you know, like calming, soothing. I read it the way my mom would say it. Shauna says, help, Yorkie. I've been grooming for 3 years now. Flips out and bites and rolls at the sound of clippers. What can I do if owners won't walk prior? I've tried to stay calm, channeling Caesar Milan. Yeah, right. I would usually try to channel my inner Caesar. What would Caesar Milan do? You know? Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a project. You know, because I mean, that's not gonna be like something that you can just correct overnight, and then, you know, the next time the dog comes in, you know, he's gonna be fine. It doesn't sound like that, because you've been grooming this Yorkie for 3 years now, and he flips out and bites and rolls at the sound of the clippers. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like you might want to get in touch with like a behaviorist and see how you can do some reconditioning, reassociation. You know, so maybe he just has a bad association with the clippers and the whole, and you know, the shears. And I don't know. Maybe you can talk to like a dog trainer, someone that can, I don't know, think of ways that you can turn the clippers on and maybe give him a treat. But then if he's in that like rolling and flipping out, his eyes are probably red. He probably doesn't even care for treats. Because I've had that happen several times where you can have bacon, you can have hot dogs, it doesn't even matter. So yeah, I mean, and that's how Harley came. You know, when I started grooming Harley, you just gotta work with them. And again, I know it sounds like I repeat myself, but you just gotta like imagine, like visualize the dog, see the dog behaving better, and then take a deep breath and make it happen. I guess, I don't know, like just know that it's gonna happen, believe it's gonna happen, and yeah, I don't know. And I know that sounds like BS. Maybe it only works for me because I believe it so much. But again, that's like, well, then is that really BS? You know, I don't know. Misfires. Looking in the eyes can also be a confrontation. Yeah, in the animal world, looking directly in their eyes is sometimes a sign of aggression, like a challenge. Okay. So I personally don't do that. But you know, it sounds like the way you do it is more calming, and you probably have like a way to do it. You know, more gentle eyes. You know, you probably don't have like, you know, a bunch of, you know, strength, energy behind those eyes. You know, hey, it's like, whoa, you know, like turn the volume down on those eyes. You know, you probably don't have those loud eyes. You probably have soft, gentle eyes, calming. But you know, everybody has their methods. But that's what I'm saying. You can't you can't fault a groomer for using methods or techniques or handling, you know, styles, when really what they're trying to do is keep the dog safe. Now, when you cross the line is when the groomer starts to get angry. when the groomer starts getting frustrated, the frustration starts to build up inside. And you can start feeling yourself getting angry, you know, and you tell yourself, this little brat, you know, like you probably just, you know, like probably just get away with murder at home, don't you? You know, oh, you little brat, like stop it, you know. That's when you gotta take a step back, give the dog a break, let the dog down, you know, you step back, take a break, and then come back to it. Because maybe you or the dog or both of you just need a break, you know, and then come back to it. And who was it? I think it was Dale Carnegie's book, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. But he was talking about taking breaks often while you work and how you actually accomplish more by taking more frequent breaks. And how sometimes when you're so focused on the problem, you can't really think of solutions, which is why Einstein would come up with solutions to problems and have some of the most brilliant ideas come to him when he's in the shower or playing his violin, you know, when he's doing something other than focusing on the problem. And so with groomers as well, I'm not saying that we're Einstein, but we are pretty genius. But yeah, like, you know, when you're focused on the problem so much and you start feeling frustrated, you feel like, oh, I don't even know what to do, just take a break, you know, give yourself and that dog a break is my suggestion. Cameron White, I don't just stare into their eyes. It's usually I'll be studying the face for what I need to trim next or look off above their head, and often I will be petting them while I'm holding them still. Yeah, and Cameron, I know what you're saying, because I know sometimes the dog and I will make eye contact, and it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful moment sometimes, because you can see the dog looking lovingly, like appreciatively into my eyes, and I'm looking at the dog. It's like such a beautiful, warm moment, you know, sharing that connection. So I know what you're saying, Cameron. It's not like, you know, it's not like that. It's like, you blink first. Anyways, Miss Fire says, what I do, I hold the foot and only release at my terms. I will try to act like it's my idea to release. Maybe work on another place, but never ever jump back. No talk, no eye contact. Yeah, that's Caesar Milan says that too. No talk, no touch, no eye contact. But unfortunately, we can't. You know, we have to touch them because we're grooming them. But excuse me. But yeah, that's kind of similar to misfires. That's kind of similar to the pressure and release. You know, dogs don't really learn from the pressure; they learn from the release. So you wait till they're calm, and then you let go of the paw, or you know, whatever, you know, you're holding that they're not liking. If it's their front foot and they're pulling it away, I just gently hold on to it. Like Miss Fire is saying, you don't want to squeeze it or anything. Just gently hold on to it. Just let them know, you know, I'm just gonna hold on, right? And then when they finally just, you know, accept it, they just kind of, you know, relax for a second. The moment they relax, I just let go, and that way they get what they want. You know, they get the release. So they don't learn from the pressure. They learn from the release of pressure. They learn, oh, when I relaxed, I got what I want. So then they start to associate the whole touching the paw with just stay relaxed. And then you just do that a few times, and it's repetition. And then after a while, you just hold the paw up. There's a standard poodle that I do. Oh my God. I even live streamed it one time, I think on my Facebook page, but it was a nightmare getting her feet, the clean feet, the poodle feet, shaving her feet. Oh my God, she would jump, and she's so flexible, and she'll just hold one leg up and just keep jumping, hopping with the other one, like some Kung Fu master. And it was literally like doing Tai Chi with her, you know? It's like, oh my God, you know? And it was a nightmare. But now, because that's what I did, I just kept doing pressure release. I just held onto her paw and, you know, waited and then let go. Hold it up again. She would fight, wait. When she relaxed, let it go. Kept doing that, and then I added the clippers. Turned the clippers on, put the clippers, and just put the pressure. Laid it next to her paw so she feels the vibration and the sound, and then waited till she gets calm, and then let it go. And just do that, and then now I just groomed her last week. Yeah, last week. And oh my God, it was a pleasure because her feet, I mean, I was just like, shaving all 4 feet. Anyways, it takes time. None of this happens overnight. It takes time. And you have to earn their trust. You have to earn the privilege to groom them. It's not a right. We don't just have a right to go in there and just groom them. We have to earn that privilege to go in their, sensitive areas, intimate spaces, and, touch them. We have to earn that privilege. So we have to earn that, that trust. So grooming takes time. Lee says, yes, they are better, but they have feelings and emotions just like people do. Yep, Lee. Cameron White, I do different things based on the dog's personality also. So that is what I usually do for most dogs, but for more standoffish or aggressive dogs, I just do whatever works for them. Yeah, that's the thing, Cameron, right? It's not a cookie cutter approach. It has to be unique to each unique situation. Every dog is different. What works for one dog might not work for another dog. And so that's why, like Bruce Lee says, be like water, right? You pour water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You pour water into a pot, it becomes the pot. But a water can flow, but it can also cut. You be like water, my friend. But yeah, for me, that's why I like what I do. That's why I love being a dog groomer, because I feel like every dog presents its own unique challenges, and it gives me an opportunity to come up with creative ways, creative solutions to, solve this riddle, this unique problem, right? Let's see here. Doll baby CP. Dogs are like kids. Yeah, they really are. They say that dogs have the emotional IQ of a 4-year-old. And I can't remember exactly which study. I can't quote. But you can Google it. Google it. I don't care. Our favorite groomer says, and dogs are the most loyal friends too. Yeah, exactly. Dottie says, thank you for your suggestion. It seems like I need to be confident in trimming my dog's nails. Yes, I had a groomer, but since COVID-19, I had to take over my Yorkie's grooming. Yeah, that's the thing. If you feel nervous about it, your dog's gonna feel nervous. Oh my God, I remember whenever my when I was younger, they used to tie like a string around my tooth and try to. Oh my God, it was so scary, and because I'm scared, I could feel like they were nervous and it's like hesitant. It was, and so finally, I think they tied it to the doorknob, and they just slammed the door. Bam! There went my tooth flying. But anyways, children, and dogs can feel it. If you're nervous, they're gonna be nervous because they're already nervous. They're already scared that you're gonna hurt them. Not intentionally, but they're just like, oh, I don't think mom knows what she's doing, And especially if they've had their nails clipped too short before, they remember, and probably didn't feel good. So they're scared. They're anticipating the pain. If they feel that you're scared too, it's gonna make it worse. You have to just be completely calm, confident, and compassionate. I call it the 3 C's of grooming: calm, confident, and compassionate. Calm. You can't fake it. Dogs can literally smell your hormones, your pheromones, like they can smell if you have cancer, in your body. Like they can smell it. They can smell how you feel. You're not going to fool a dog. So are you really calm? Really? And then are you confident? Confidence only comes from repeated successes. And you can only get a success by going through enough unsuccessful attempts, learning from them, getting better each time. Practice makes improvements, because there's no such thing as perfect. Practice makes improvements. As you make those improvements, you start getting small wins. You start piling up these accomplishments. Now you feel more confident. And that's why it takes time. When you try to exude confidence without anything to back it up, now that's arrogance, and a dog can sniff that out. A dog can sniff out false confidence like that. So you have to just be willing. So some of the confidence can just come to this just This fuck it attitude. You're all right. You know what? I might clip the nail too short. That's probably, that's a possibility, especially because I'm not a professional groomer and I'm new at this. I don't do this often. I'm kind of scared. Just be honest with yourself, okay? And so I might clip my dog's nails too short. It might happen. Fuck it. Let's do it. It's possibility. We're gonna try not to, and I accept the possibility. Let's do it. And then just having this, this relaxed attitude of, if it happens, it happens, right? We'll cross that bridge when it gets there. It's not the end of the world unless you like clip the dog's whole nail off. But if you clipped a little bit too short and it's bleeding a little bit, yeah, it's gonna suck for the dog for a little bit, but they get over it, and dogs don't experience pain the way we do. They don't sulk and they don't, they don't dwell on it. They don't experience pain with their egos like we do. When we clip our nail too short or something, I'm like, oh, poor me. Why did this happen to me? We experience our pain with our egos, especially men. Hence the man cold or the man flu. But anyways, dogs, they don't experience pain that way. They're like, ow, that hurt. And sometimes they're like, ow, that hurt. And then, then they're off to thinking about the next thing. Especially if it's hours later, they're not thinking about that, unless it really clipped too short, it hurts, But if you just made a little mistake, they're not even thinking about that a couple hours later. So that's what I would suggest. Mindy, what's up, Mindy? I am well. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Doll Baby. I've shown that video to my boys. I love it. Yeah, right, Doll Baby? It's a perfect example of how dogs, especially mother dogs, correct their puppies. Or, and especially if you see how dogs correct each other in a pack environment as well. They're never trying to kill the other dog unless, one dog really steps over the line and does something terrible, or a dog that's not a part of this pack just comes in and tries to, groom one of them. That would be terribly disrespectful because, again, it's like me walking up to a lady, or just random lady on the street and running my fingers through her hair, kind of sticking my fingers in her ears, cleaning out her ears, just a random lady on the street, I would be put in jail for that. Same thing with the dogs, it's like a strange dog that's not part of the pack is not allowed to. But when you see dogs correcting each other, it's like they don't hold on to they don't hold grudges. I remember Eckhart Tolle, he gave a great example. He said he was watching ducks, and these two ducks, they came into each other's area, I guess, and they got it over a little, disagreement, and they're kind of fighting for a little bit, and then they both went off to, separate ways, and he said the ducks kind of fluffed their feathers a little bit, and then that's it, and then they were both doing their own thing again, as if it never happened. He said because they're ducks, He said if that was two humans that had a disagreement like that, and then they went off their own ways, they wouldn't just forget about it. They would be like, can you believe what just happened over there? Can you believe the nerve of that guy? We would talk about it for weeks, months, years, so we'll still talk about it, and that's, anyways, I don't even know why I started talking about that. But yeah, like dogs, they don't hold grudges like that. Dogs are different. Doll Baby, she was telling them stop. Yeah, exactly. Enough, right? Stop. Lee says, I wish I could get away with that at work. What was that? Barking at people, maybe? Growling at people? Cameron White, a groomer I worked with before used to baby talk every dog and have squeaky toys. Yeah, I worked with groomers like that too. What do you do, right? She loved the dogs, but she also got bit every day. Yeah, right. And that's the thing is like the groomers, in my observation, in my personal opinion, Groomers who baby talk, and they like to use the squeaky toys and treats, and they cry if the dog bites them and things like that. Like, I'm not gonna say that they don't last, but if they do, they're the ones that I feel like have the trouble with anxiety, going to work. They get burnt out, they have a lot of stress. For me, grooming is what I do to relieve stress, kind of. It's like, but anyways, yeah, I just feel like a lot of times it just makes the experience more difficult than necessary, because even the whole baby talk thing, it takes more energy than to just be calm and quiet, silent, right? And if you do talk in a soothing voice, good job, good girl, I'm proud of you, that is, I don't know. For me, I feel like that would give a better experience to the dog as well than that whole, good job, and squeaky toys, it's like, I don't know. Then the dog, every time they go to the groomers, they associate high energy, hyper. And it's like, no, I want the dogs to associate grooming, especially a grooming salon, with calm, peace, tranquility, But this is just my opinion. Dottie Robinson says, since I started grooming my dog, I have more respect for professional dog groomers than ever before. I now have better understanding with what the groomers go through. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Dottie. That's awesome. That's really nice of you to say. Barker Rice, really? Not a Yorkie. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what that was, but Raquel, what's up, Raquel? Raquel says, hey, I gave my dog a haircut for the first time yesterday. He usually went to a groomer. Had to stop his grooms. Now I'm his groomer. Gave him a summer cut with some piece of shit oyster combs. Nice. Good for you. Charles de Remus says, hi, June. I am professional classical musician here in Sweden. Wow, Sweden. Right there. Oh, thank you for your great work. Wow, thank you so much, Charles de Remus. Am I saying that right? I do not want to mess up the name of somebody who just gave me the best compliment of my life. My favorite dog dad. This is David T, everybody. And he does not want you to know that. He doesn't want you to know his name is David T. So my favorite dog dad says, hey, June, just stopping in to say hi, but gotta run. Okay, see you later, David. Anyways, I'm sorry. Karen says, horses are the same. You release the pressure. Interesting. I hear that horses and dogs have a lot in common. I watched the episode with Cesar Millan and the Horse Whisperer, and they did an episode together. I thought that was fascinating. And it's very interesting because dogs are predators, horses are prey, right? But it's still the way we communicate with them, the way we communicate what we want from them is very similar. Because they're animals, right? And they're different species, and they have different ways of communicating, but it's still with our energy, with our body language, our intentions, right? It's interesting. Isn't that another fascinating thing, is that dogs and horses can feel our intentions. They know if we have bad intentions. It's crazy. Anyways, Lee says, hey, David, good to see you. Cameron says, I have a poodle that I do that boxes. She has slapped combs out of my hair. Yeah, right? And slapped my glasses off my face. Yeah. And I can never get mad because all I can do is laugh that this poodle just boxed me. Yeah. Cameron, seriously, these poodles, man. Oh, my God. They're like Tai Chi masters, the wooden man thing. And just, anyways. My favorite dog dad at Lee Raleigh. Misfires. That's so funny, Cameron. Yeah. Cher says, I find the dogs get calmer when you take a break. Pick them up and hold them close and tight. Take a deep breath yourself. Yeah, because they can feel you have reset, And we literally go through like a physiological change when we sit down and just take a sip of water, or take a sip of whatever. And when you take a deep breath, your physiology, your biology literally changes. Your body chemistry changes. And when you've reset and you're calm, the dog literally responds better because you're more calm. And when we feel tense, when we feel stressed, the dogs feel it too. Let's see here. I love myself, David. Misfires training Caesar's way. Simple sessions came out this week on YouTube. Oh, nice. The thing is, for me personally, I don't really watch a lot of Cesar Millan stuff anymore. I was really into Cesar Millan when he first came out, like 20 years ago. Almost 20 years ago, yeah, because I was in Athens. Yeah, when the season 1 came out, I was a fan of his from the very first episode I saw, season 1, almost 20 years ago. And then I read his books, and I was reading his newsletters. I was like full on Cesar Millan, Team Caesar. I even applied to be a Cesar Millan ambassador. I don't know whatever happened to that. But anyways, man, fuck Caesar. No, I was kidding. But the thing is, a lot of his teachings, what I learned, is applicable, which is why I still quote him today, which is why I still bring up, his formulas, exercise, discipline, and affection, right? Rules, boundaries, and just limitations, rules, boundaries, and limitations. And, on the walk, you want to be, anyways, I incorporate a lot of his philosophy and his teachings into my grooming style. But yeah, now I feel like you can only obsess over somebody for so long and read their material for so long. Now I'm interested in what other people have to say, other dog trainers, because a lot of people have different perspectives, and they have different ways and styles of doing things. And Cesar Millan even says, my way is just a way. It's not the only way. It's not the right way. He's like, there's a lot of other ways, this is just my way. So I really respect that about Cesar Millan, which is another reason why I'm a fan. Very humble. Not as humble as myself again. We covered that in the beginning of the stream. Not as humble as myself, but close, very close. And almost as respectful as I am. He did ignore my application to be his ambassador. But anyways, almost as respectful as I am. But, how can a human being ever be, do I even have to say it? Let's see here. Miss Fire says, have you guys seen Zen Dog on Discovery? No, I haven't. I'll have to look that up. Zen Dog. Thank you, Miss Fires. I'll look that up. But yeah, good talk. I'm gonna have to figure this out. As soon as I figure out how to screen share, well, the live streams will be popping again, like they ever were. They never really were. But anyways, thank you so much for your time. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I really appreciate it. Again, I really wish we could watch some of the videos together where people do call out, like, my favorite groomer, and other groomers like that, where they get like bad comments. I really wanted to do like a screen share. We could watch it together, and like you can get like my live, kind of like a commentary, on the different videos. But it just didn't work out tonight. Cameron says, I haven't. I'll have to try to find it on. I'll try to have to find it. I only use Netflix or Hulu and such now. Okay, me too. I only use. I'm on Amazon Prime, so I use Amazon Prime Video and Netflix. Let's see here. I like to learn all the ways to groom dogs too. That's why I watch June. Oh, thank you, Miss Fires. Peace out. Which piece are you taking out, Raquel? Because peace, right? If you're talking about peace, Anyways, so no, Raquel is actually friends with me on Facebook, and she teases me as well. So it's not like, I don't want people thinking that I'm being mean to Raquel and teasing her and calling her out for her spelling, but she teases me. So oh my god, that's annoying me. Oh no, it's on this. Oh no, it's on this side. Okay, there it is. Because the camera's flipped. Oh my goodness, that cowlick. There we go. Oh my god. So that was so not, you're not supposed to do that. Do not lick your fingers and use your spit to spit shine cowlicks on your head. Okay? So COVID-19 public announcement, do not do what I just did. Oh my god, that's annoying me. Anyways. Okay. But I'm from the Netherlands and it's 5:30 now. So I guess I'll watch the uploads. Oh, okay, awesome. Misfires or PM, well, in the morning. Raquel says, stop being a piece of shit. I try not to be. Anyways. Peace. Yeah, exactly. So try not to be a piece of shit. I'm glad we got that right, because I wouldn't be spreading peace, right, as a piece of shit. So anyways, thanks for the laugh, guys. I'm gonna keep trying to figure this screen share thing out. I'm gonna maybe download the Streamlabs OBS, and hopefully next time I let stream live, we can go ahead and watch some of the videos that people have been, telling me about, and they're upset with how the groomers are handling the dogs. Let's watch it together, and then I'll give you my real-time reactions. That's why I haven't watched them yet. I was actually thinking about it earlier, like, let me pull it up on here, but I was pulling up other videos, not the videos in question, because I want people to get my real, reaction first time seeing it. So that's what we'll do. I'm gonna figure out how to share my screen together, and then you'll stay safe, stay healthy, take care of each other. Bye guys, peace out.